Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good day. We're gonna get back on the Four Kings here, and hopefully we can finish this up. Schedule's gonna be a little weird today, mainly because I thought today was Saturday, not Friday. So that was my bad. We're gonna see if we can knock this boss out. Perfect. Oh, we're doing really good there. Waffles! Welcome in, bud. Sorry, your message came earlier than my bot overlay did, and so it didn't move it over. So that one wasn't too bad. Honestly, I need to just take the second one slower and wait for attacks that I know is not going to punch me. So is this the PCR of Diaz-1? This guy is really, he's honestly not that difficult. He's pretty, his moveset's pretty easy. It's pretty basic. It's just that we're under a time constraint. Otherwise, you're gonna have all four kings swinging at you. And so, like, on a normal playthrough, you should get this, like, through this pretty easily. You have a lot of damage. But we don't have a lot of damage, so we're, like, barely scraping by the damage check. But we were doing really, really good there. Rep, welcome in. How you doing, bud? Mortal Shells? I've heard of that. I actually downloaded that at one point, but I think never actually got through like the first 5 minutes. Oh, he's doing magic. We don't like magic. They're coming out with Mortal Shells 2. It looks so cool. I'm gonna run it. I might have to give that one a go. So actually, my brother just downloaded Lies of P the other day, so I've seen a little bit of it, basically until he gets to the hotel where he's about to lie or tell the truth, and it looks like it'll be a fun game to get into afterwards, after our series. Robert, welcome back. How you been? But I don't know what the Revenant series is. If I could recommend one, it would be Revenant. Remnant. It's like Dark Souls with guns. A bit of a horror game. That sounds like it'll be dope. Though I do think we're gonna get this guy very soon. I timed that perfectly. Oh, he's doing magic again. You don't like that. You just got a comment with 1,000 lights? That's amazing. Remnant is sick. Remnant is sick because the worlds are procedurally generated, not always the same on subsequent playthroughs, even different bosses. I'm joking. I'll die happy when I become a comic good gook artist. I don't know what that is. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I was about to say. Yeah, that would be awesome, though. Do you have stories in mind? Have you ever been thinking about the stories that you'd share, or are you thinking more of the illustration aspect of other people's ideas? Both are good. Weird how your last comment didn't show up in the chat, but on the screen. I've seen that a couple of times from different people. Yeah, Rep, I think it's because people get randomly switched from top chat and the other chat, which is part of the reason why I put the overlay up. Yeah, all I can think about is stories. I have hyperphantasia. Hyperphantasia. I don't know what that is. That sounds pretty intense, though. Don't do magic. Oh, we missed. It's not good. Can't see. Oh, he's doing weird things. So when I can produce very vivid images in my mind, and this happens constantly. Oh, that's crazy. I am like the opposite. I can't produce any images in my mind. Yeah, that sounds really insane. Now, you guys, this will be a little bit of a segmented stream this evening. So we're on stream for about 3 hours here, and then I'm going to go on date night, and then we're going to get back on about maybe 5 hours later. And then we do the long grind at that point. Probably be on all day. Well, all night and all day. Madman, welcome in. That sounds terrible. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like, wait. 12 pounds of ravioli, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. You gave 9 pounds of it to your neighbor. I mean, I guess that's true. That's true. Well, that's good. All right, you guys, let's lock this in. Oh, I thought he was gonna die there. Oh yeah, I beat Godric's ass first try after figuring out you can't stagger Crucible Knight. You can actually, Robert, you can kick the shield of the Crucible Knight, and they will stagger backwards. It's just a very short window, so you can kick them and then repost them. But Crucible Knights have higher resistance to repost, and so your best option is actually just to do another heavy attack. Yeah, man, that was my bad. Yeah, but Robert, if you do so you kick the shield away, and then you do a heavy attack, you'll slam him on the ground, and then you get a couple more free hits on, and then that's actually where you get your extra damage in on those ones. Oh, you went for a dex build? Yeah, I think the Crucible Knights are highly resistant to splash. Could be wrong on that though. I messed that up. I did receive one item. However, two mini cans of Diet Coke. I asked for cherry soda and lemon lime, but I happily accept these and sip and boom childhood. Sitting in my diabetic great grandma's house, drinking Diet Coke and watching Animal Planet after school. Yeah, those were the good old days. I remember watching, what was it, X Planet? X Factor? It was like, it would give like a subject like, I don't know, like the animals, the top 10 animals with the highest jaw force, or Animal X. You should PTTR it. Is a voxel beat 'em up, and so it's a. By the way, Paint the Town Red stands. Oh, PTR stands for Paint the Town Red. Yes. All right, you guys. Let's knock this out before Madman goes insane. Don't worry, your sanity resets daily. So, Batman, the schedule is gonna be a little skewed tonight. Uh, I thought today was Saturday, not Friday, so that was on me. But so what's gonna happen is we're gonna do a 3-hour stream right now. I'm gonna go on date night, and then we're going to bring back up the stream about 5 hours afterwards, 5-6 hours, and then we'll be going all the way till we either beat Dark Souls or tomorrow night. Be officially my weekend, and we're gonna get this. So it's gonna be a segmented. I do have a lady, yes. I have an old lady. So I don't know what you mean. That's just that's the same. Nice. It's not a nice thing for you to call it. But yeah, so we will basically be doing that at 5 or 6, and then we'll hop back on stream later tonight, and we'll be going. We'll probably end up doing like anywhere from a 14 to 20-hour stream after that. Probably. Really would like to get this done so we can move over to DS2. You call your my old lady when you're both in your 50s and been together like 30 years now when you're both sub 30. I'm working on a short comic called Boxer and Brief about a man named Boxer and his dog named Brief. And that actually sounds pretty cool. I like that. Uh, Reset that. Put this on. All right. Let's knock this out, you guys. Let's try to lock this in. I swear I rolled that. I swear. Not sure what happened there. Let's take it off. We'll be right back on it. And Waffles, your message came up and disappeared pretty quickly after. Did you say that you had to work Saturday and Sunday? Those should be your your days off to relax. Yes, we'll be going back to Calamite after the Four Kings. Nah, actually, I think we're gonna go to Duke Archives. Yeah, no, I think that will be a good choice. Why you do this? Why'd you have to remind me about Duke Archives? That place is gonna be hell. The name came to me when I was 14 when I thought about a man with a briefcase and he was being kicked down by a man, so he got a dog, a boxer dog, and decided to switch up their names. Well, that makes sense. I do think that would be a funny story. Man, all the enemies in Archive one-shot us. Even if we put on the Havel set, I tried running, I had to get the Mimic head. And we put on the Havel set, one shot. So that is going to be a big pain in our bum. I don't know why you had to remind me of that. Alright, you guys, is this the one right here? Will this be the road? Ironically, our very first attempt, we had gone basically to the third king. It was our best attempt so far. You know what's funny? You're doing Lord Soul bosses in order of mention. You did Nito, then Bed of Chaos, Witch of Isla. You're doing Four Kings now, and then you'll be putting Seath to bed. Hey, that was actually not planned, but that is pretty cool. So Robert, what he's talking about is in the intro of the game. It's talking about all these bosses, and we just happen to do them in the order that they were mentioned in, even though you are not tied to doing each one in order. Poor Seath, always jealous, never at peace, and turned him into a monster, sacrificing his sanity in the pursuit of immortality denied him by his scaleless nature. Yes, but no. Okay, so not exactly the intro, but what Framp said, the Four Kings weren't a thing back. Probably say 3 to 4 years. Gee, I think you guys. It's coming out this year. No. We don't like it when you do that. I can't see. Not exactly like Night Rain though. I imagine it'll be more of a true Souls-like. That would be cool. Well, I think Miyazaki is begging, pleading with Sweats. Please, please, God, I put multiplayer in the game for a reason. It's not cheating. Play with the friends for God's sakes, please. No, it's cheating. Watch, he'll put like bosses where you have Ornstein and Smough, except there's like 6 of them, and be like, okay, you don't want to play with friends? Good luck. All of a sudden you'll see like a recommended player count on the boss gates. He has historically had an issue with people labeling explicit mechanics he and his team deliberately and thoughtfully engineered as cheating. Oh, that is just so funny. Imagine if it really leans into the Berserk inspiration with you and your friends being a mercenary band as represented in the intro. Guys, I haven't seen the intro. I should watch it though. You guys think we'll be finished with our 7 game run here before the game releases? Like, one thing he said about Sweats was, I don't understand what people are talking about. I'm an awful player. I level up frequently and use summons and buffs whenever I feel they will help me. Well, I think that's probably what makes the game so good, though, right? You think Sekiro's gonna be a time sink but fun to watch? Guys, I've never even watched Berserk. But like if you think about Mizaki, he I'm probably butchering that name, by the way. But he designs these bosses, but when he designs them, he has like different mechanics in mind. So he knows about these buffs and these summons and all these things. So like uh he's scaling the boss appropriately for that, which then makes it for people that don't want to use any of those things, the boss a lot harder. And I think that difficulty choice there is what attracts people so much to these types of games. It's Miyazaki. Miyazaki. Like, if you got rid of all the summons and you got rid of all the stuff that boosts your damage or boosts your defense or boosts whatever, like just get rid of all that, then the bosses wouldn't be able to be scaled how they are right now. And I don't think that uh Dark Souls would have brought in the player base that it did. Yes, yes. I mean, I didn't really like the jumping thing too much. But there was a lot of moves that you could jump and had to jump. But if I didn't have to jump a move, I didn't really like jumping it. Jumping made Crucible Knights way easier for me than pairing. He beat Sekiro, then what the fuck is that this guy? You're not wrong. Alright, you guys, give me just 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, no, that wrong delivery order sounds brutal. I remember when we would go to the grocery store when I was a kid, and because we were such a big household, we would have like 4 grocery carts full every month. I just need to set up my 3D printer here. I have it out in the garage. It hasn't been set up since we moved. Need to get that in here. Before I moved, I started designing a photobioreactor for an algae cultivating thing I wanted to do. I want to grow Neochloris obscurus. Which is just a really, it's a healthy algae that has a lot of lipids. What am I doing here? I am. I love science. Where is this? Stanton, welcome in. Uh, so the reason for the curse is for RTSR, and it's for because this fight's a DPS check, and we just need the extra damage. Oh, I had this on. That was kind of troll. Let's just check our stats one more time. Have a ring. Okay. Yeah, that's one down. Oh, it's very unfortunate. That one wasn't too bad, but we missed the roll there. Yeah, but so the photobioreactor that I am designing, I'm still thinking about the 12 pounds of ravioli the guy had to be planning a party. He's gonna be pissed when he gets a meager $40 weekly restock. Yes. But yeah, the photobioreactor that I'm designing, it's designed so that algae will go through both synthesis and then heterosynthesis, which is basically, obviously, when they're transitioning carbon and light for oxygen, and then the other one is when they have lack of light and they consume carbon-based materials to produce lipids. It's more of a passion project. Now, the ideal state is to have metro synthesis going on where both are happening at the same time, but that's a very delicate balance because you can cause it's very easy to cause oxidation decay or whatever. Like the cells get too much they get damaged too quickly if there's not a rest period, but if the rest period is even slightly too long, then it will collapse the whole system. It's a very delicate balance. The way you talk about this in an L word. World, you be head of bioscience division at some secretive research facility? Yeah, I mean, if I didn't go into the military and become a jet engine mechanic, I would have probably dove in purely into science. Let's just pop this, put this back on. Physical geography nerd? Yeah, oh well. This is the PC version. What am I looking for, you guys? Oh. Toss your birdseed and some cayenne powder. Squirrels will get one taste and piss off. Dark Souls 2 is just really, really annoying. We kind of messed this start up, but hopefully he doesn't do magic. He's doing magic. I can't roll. Yes. The magic really gets us. One, because we have to put such constant pressure on them. Well, Ro, I only know the difference of shield volcanoes and composite volcanoes based on shape. I never really got into geography, to be honest. It's actually been so long since I've been out of school. I have no clue what that is. One thing I was thinking was I'm gonna butcher this name really bad, but I could take our NO string of algae and do plasmid phoresis. Guys, I am there it is. To make it able to adapt to the blue light strain instead of green or red light, and then I could add bioluminescent bacteria to stabilize the photobioreactor, but it's a lot more complex for doing that because the strain itself changing its plasmid, that could go very wrong. Main thing is you have to keep the ATP in line because the individual algae cells only produce so much energy, and it has to generate enough energy from the for the from the blue light to run its core processes. But in theory, it would make the whole thing more stable because bioluminescent bacteria eat off the waste products of what the algae would put out, and then it actually generates positive components that the algae would need. So it's more like a symbiotic relationship. Mana Key's dead too, if I'm not mistaken, or at the very least asleep. See, I have no idea what. I'm assuming those are volcanoes. I'm not even gonna bother telling you Icelandic volcano names. Icelandic is an Arctic language. Sounds that simply don't exist in English and need to be learned. It took me years, so I know you'll have trouble with those dust. Yeah, yeah. Let's not focus on that. My English skills are not the best. All right, here we go. Let's lock this in. Try to make some progress here. Oh, I missed. Missed again. Oh, I missed again. Guys, I kind of messed this one up. I think we're salvaging it. Cell Juice, welcome in. No, to do magic. And we're out of stamina. That one wasn't too bad. Hold on, you guys. Got insanely good news. I've been working on Dark Souls Hitless Run full game in one sitting for the past month, and I got the run today. I got the run today in the morning. That's amazing. The Icelandic and Forsey language come from the Old Norse, but get this, somehow over 1,000 years, the language has been isolated. A tongue click snuck its way into the double I sound. Yeah, that's absolutely insane. No, double L? You guys, if I kill the king, will the homing projectile disappear? It won't disappear. Also, there's a new plate boundary forming in the Atlantic and in Africa. Oh, that's crazy. Thank you, Juice. I think we're gonna get it here pretty soon. Yes, I think so. We're definitely getting closer.
do magic. I don't like it when he does magic. Yeah, that one was a really bad start. Give me just a second, guys. I need to check on my books. Hold on. Back to chat. Sorry about that. Have we already gone down? We have not. This might sound strange because I really hated school when I was a kid. But I'm actually kind of excited to get back in school. Also, the fastest moving tectonic plate in the world is the Australian plate, moving 7 centimeters per year north. That's pretty crazy, though. Alright, here we go, guys. Wait, do I have the ring on? I do not have the ring. I need to play that more aggressive, because we're not getting the damage output. I also feel like how Australia is massive, but it doesn't have a mountain that reaches 8,000 feet, lowest lying continent by far. You know what's crazy, you guys? So obviously we have, you know, um, deep pits on the earth and high points and everything. But if you were to shrink the earth down to the size of a softball or something, it would be the most smooth and spherical, like thing that we can't, like something that we can't produce ourselves. You know what I mean? Like with modern day equipment. Yes, exactly. Let's get a couple more HP. Let's get one more. Okay, now it's rolling. There we go. Now, if you guys are wondering why we keep bringing our health down, it's at 108. That's the point where we don't die to RTSR. Or power within, I mean. I can't see. I missed that. I think we will get there before we sign off. Probably about 1 or 2 a.m. my time. And then we'll be on all day until the late evening, or until the game's beat, which will either one goes first. Oh, that's not good. Well, chat, we trolled. Alright. Junior, welcome in. By the way, I looked up the ravioli, and these 3-pound bags cost a total of $7.47 each. It's cool because there are 4. I see. Yes, the 4 kings. Yes, we are hollow. We're also cursed. Before this series ends, I'm gonna make you restore your humanity just so you don't have to look at your beef jerky face. That's criminal. We're at 105. Why would you walk that much to get to 4 guys? I think 5 guys would be close to anyone. Oh, you're probably right. This guy with the Heinsberg PFP is hilarious. Can we keep this guy like this guy? Oh, what is this? That was just some really bad RNG. Oh, super bad. Yes. Is this even fun to experience? I think it's a lot of fun. Yes. It's like when I was watching the rush hour and electricity just went off and four dudes just jumped between a hood thing. I had Jackie Chan helping me. Okay, so we take this off to here. I have to watch the movie Rush Hour to understand. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it. Oh, very bad. I like the Sturgill Simpson. He kind of keeps the rebel screw it all, do whatever you want spirit of the outlaw country life. Bro, I think the guy that is upstairs is my favorite music artist when he showers. His beautiful the music. NC, I don't know what that is, but NC. You guys have to help me out. I'm bad with abbreviations. What does NC mean? Oh, maybe just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Well, we're level 1, and our upgrades are 0. Well, probably safe to assume we're under level. I don't find DS1 Von is just depression. Alright, you guys, let's try to get this right here. It's a depression simulator. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Why'd you do that, bro? Oh, we can't hit him there. I did out of the trilogy, it's my least favorite mechanically, but it's still a good game. DS3 is the best. I don't know how that one hit even the last one hit. Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I think the worst part about DS1 is the runbacks. Honestly, someone should make a mod where you have Steak America's DS1. That man's just waiting for us to suffer on DS2. There's actually a DS1 mod that puts bonfires in every boss gate, but the downside is that you get banned, so no more funny messages. I think it's cool how everyone has a different from soft game that they think is the best. Bloodborne is so bad, what do you mean? All good bosses are 5 or 6, but it's still great. I don't know how, but it's got its magic. one guy says something mean to you, and you say something mean back. Oh, Junior, it's all good. Nothing's supposed to be taken so seriously. Oh, I just came up with a power system, another comic. That's awesome. Wait. You need to put on our ring. Put this on. Alright, you guys. This is the first. Oh shit. I'm messing that up. Alright, where's he at? Not good, not good start, not a good start. Very not a good start. Okay, guys, we have a lot of catch up that we are going to have to do. Banter is like going back and forth. Like, one guy makes a joke, another guy makes a joke. Just a second, chat. My neighbors cooked some of that ravioli I gave them, so I gotta go snag me a bowl. Top 3 lives, not gonna lie. goes. Let's get this prep. Now I know I probably explained this quite a few times, but the reason why we hold on. Chat, I'm gonna have to take this after this run here. It is where 100 million people have beasts inside their souls that control a specific concept of reality. Yes, we forgot all about leveling up. Oh, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Oh my. Oh, we missed that. Chat, I do have to go though, sadly. I need to take this phone call. But we will be back on later tonight, and I just want to say I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate all your guys' support, and I just hope you guys all have a lovely and wonderful rest of your evening, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Love you guys, and I hope you guys all have a fantastic day.